Wedding seasons are always great, and you need to locate some really excellent presents for all the couples getting married in your life. But if you're anything like me, then you definitely don't know how to get the perfect wedding gift. So what exactly are unique wedding gifts? Well, if you're anything like David Beckham, you got no problem with that. Especially if your gift is a state-of-the-art remodeled Jaguar XK140. The once vintage vehicle that has been thoroughly repaired, modernized, and electrified. So, if you want to know more about this amazing vehicle, yeah, just stick to the end. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Few people can lay claim to a better, quicker, and more diverse vehicle collection than David Beckham. He's been seen in Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Bentley, Aston Martins, Porsches, Hummers, Range Rovers, you name it, he's been in it. All with blackout windows, of course. Last year, Beckham paired up with the Maserati car franchise and developed a new MC20, for which it's no surprise that he had something special simmering in the vehicle stakes for the wedding of his oldest son, Brooklyn. To commemorate such a momentous occasion, David and Victoria really went all out with their wedding gift, presenting Brooklyn and Nicole with a 1954 Jaguar XK140 constructed by Lunas. This XK140, which cost north of $800,000, wasn't just any ordinary classic. It was recently converted to electric power by a firm that David owns a stake in. Beckham, who has a firm hand in the EV conversion company, unveiled the all-electric XK140. The project, according to Lunas, was requiring thousands of hours of work by a 120-person team of artisans and designers and electric vehicle professionals to restore and convert the XK140. David Lorenz, founder and CEO of Lunas, commented on the idea, saying, "In creating this beautiful electrified Jaguar XK140, we are honored to bridge the gap between David Beckham's professional life, where he's an investor in Lunas, and his family life. This remarkable car is the perfect gift for his son Brooklyn and his daughter-in-law Nicola. And in doing so, this extraordinary classic car by Lunas symbolizes a bright, positive future." The ex-England captain apparently couldn't resist a spin, though, as he and his fashion designer wife, Victoria, at 47, are thought to have used it to make their big entry at the wedding at Palm Beach. The wedding was in Florida on Saturday, the 9th of April. The next day, his son and his new wife were seen driving it around. Now for the interesting part. The final automobile has a light blue paint job with light cream upholstery, and even though the vehicle was upgraded to fit recent times, its contemporary technology has been meticulously kept at bay to preserve the beauty of this vintage car. The cabin of the XK140 retains that traditional Jaguar design, with minor alterations to provide customers with EV-related information, like battery charge status and some other modern capabilities. This XK140 has updated brakes, suspension, and steering components, as well as an all-electric drivetrain. Aside from the EV engine, the company claims to have improved the brakes and the suspension and the steering from the original to improve the Resto Mod Classic's everyday use. Becca's bought into Lunas in June of 2021, purchasing a 10% share in the firm, which launched its first vehicle in 2019. Lunas, also founded in Silverstone, England, brought to the market the world's first completely electric Range Rover, and also the Bentley, the Rolls-Royce, and Jaguar sports vehicles. With a new manufacturing and electrification factory under construction in Silverstone, the business is on track to begin full production of upcycled electric cars for individual uses. According to the business, costs for their electric EV conversions start at €350,000, minus taxes, with a waitlist that presently extends until January of 2024. It was rumored that COVID had a huge role in the wedding's delay, but for Beckham's big automobile plans, that happened to work perfectly in his favor. His plan to make the Jaguar available for the wedding was almost foiled, though, and the final date for the wedding made it possible for that car to be presented to the newlyweds. It seems that, like anything the Beckhams do, it just creates a lot of excitement, and the Jaguar in this case was just the beginning. It goes so much to say that the Beckham's new Jaguar XK140 Lunas is undoubtedly the most high-profile example of a sustainable automobile restoration trend, in which businesses like Lunas pull out historic car engines and replace them with electric motors and zero-emission batteries. They're a company that electrifies historic vehicles like Jaguars and Bentleys, and they want to apply its technique to bin trucks. The decision comes as the UK seeks to boost the use of electric cars in order to achieve its net zero targets. Lunas declared it a happy day for the firm when it disclosed Beckham, the Barclay and Rubin families, and property developer Alexander Dea had all joined in its most recent investment round. According to the report, Beckham has previously effectively discovered and funded fast-growing startups and industries as diverse as esports and athletic recovery goods through his investment companies. Lunas represents the very best of British ingenuity in both technology and design, said Beckham. Lunas has relocated into a new 44,000 square foot headquarters in Silverstone, UK, with the additional funds, which it claims represents a fourfold increase in manufacturing space. It now intends to apply its proprietary modular electric powertrain, which is a mechanism that transmits drive from the vehicle's engine to its axle, and it intends to apply this to much broader applications such as heavy goods and vehicles and trucks and refuse trucks, of which it claims 80 million are currently in use in the UK, EU, and US. The business expects to generate 500 highly skilled positions in the UK by 2024, up from 100 at the end of 2021. Its remanufacturing and electrification techniques, it claims, may prolong the life of a vehicle by up to 70% of its present weight and embedded carbon, saving fleet operators substantial money. The announcement comes amid the UK government's high aspirations to cut emissions by 78% by 2035 compared to 1990 levels, bringing the country more than 3/4 of the way to net zero by 2050. While that might appear extravagant, David's $500,000 gift in the aftermath of his son's €3 million Florida wedding is most likely the equivalent of the €50 coupon most individuals receive from their parents after getting married. It comes after rumors that David cried when giving an emotional speech at Brooklyn and Nicola's wedding. However, if photographs of that lovely Jag are any indication, he could have just been upset that he had to hand off this beautiful car. He couldn't keep it for himself. So what do you guys think? Should your children also be expecting a vintage electric vehicle for their wedding? Let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks, and later.